Today, let's take stock of our internal landscape and intentionally choose a path that feeds our soul. Good day, you beautiful creative being. Matt here. Welcome to day 13 of our 30 days of autumn creative journaling journey. Created by the marvelous fairy, Marva Midkiff, over in the art room. And today is all about that sacred pause. Oh, that pause that gives us the ability to rewire our conditions that no longer serve us with grace and allow us to create the life we want. Feel free to repeat today's affirmation out loud with purpose and intent to prime your being into today's intention of the pause. When I pause and take stock of my internal landscape, I am able to intentionally choose a path that feeds my soul. I pause and honor this cycle with grace. Oh, you felt it when there's just so much to do that we just fall back onto our old patterns so quickly. In this, we may experience feelings of overwhelm and anxiety. We may begin to feel like a hamster on the wheel, round and round, endlessly doing but not moving forward much. We are busy people, and that is why the pause is so vital to our well-being. If we can pause before the overwhelm and anxiety takes full hold, then we can use the tools we've been learning to honor our cycles with grace. Our commitment to our creative practice is a wonderful way to pause and reassess our choices, beliefs, and behaviors. Other creative tools can facilitate the pause and reset. Things like meditating, taking a breath, napping. You should definitely check out Yoga Nidra if you haven't already. Tapping is another popular one, EFT. Connecting to nature, just being in awe of nature's magnificence. It's a great way to pause. One of our favorite ways is our creative journal. And that's why we have a creative journaling prompt in each one of our sessions in this journey. Getting fully present and in the flow with our creative tools allow us to pause and re-energize our whole being. Looking to autumn for inspiration for our pause. Oh, autumn, such a mixed bag of energy. In many ways, it feels like there is much more for us to do as we prepare for the cold and dark, for the holidays, for winter introspection. The transformation also brings with it a bit of sorrow as, once again, everything is ending and changing. Internally, we understand that this is part of the cycle, so there is excitement in the possibilities to come and new beginnings. Summer was warm and fun and in motion. Autumn suggests that we pause and allow the changes and energies to be with grace. With so many feelings and energies wrapped around autumn, a pause becomes all the more therapeutic. Pausing to allow ourselves to stop and reassess can ward off overwhelm and anxiety. And a pause has lots of other benefits. A pause before answering the response as opposed to the reaction allows us to collect our thoughts and give that response that is true to ourselves. A pause can also allow us to reframe a response, bypassing our conditioning and triggers and speaking with clarity and compassion. This pause only takes a breath, two maybe, if you're already triggered. A pause can break the momentum of a thought or a feeling that is just hard to get rid of sometimes. Breaking the momentum allows us to focus intentionally on what the thought and feelings actually are. We give these thoughts and feelings a voice and then let them pass through, leaving our mind freer. A pause will bring us back to the moment and place our focus on what will best serve us. Being in the moment can turn our attention towards appreciating the beauty all around us. Returning to the awe and wonder and curiosity that we knew so easily as children. A pause helps us tune into our body and focus on what it really needs. Am I hungry? Have I been sitting too long? Do I need water? Excuse me for a moment while I do some pull-ups. Now that my wrist is back in action, I've been inspired to do a daily pull-ups and push-ups to rebalance my body and build my strength back. So, where were we? Oh, a pause. Well, as we just demonstrated, consciously and intentionally pausing can literally change your life. Today's creative journal prompt is to doodle or scribble. Both of these activities free the mind and allow us to pause. Wrapping up today's session with a moment of gratitude. Pausing to remember all that we have to be grateful for is such a wonderful way to reset and re-energize. Let's just take a moment to maybe write down or think of just a handful of things you're grateful for right now, and trust that that is shifting your whole being. What are you grateful for right now? Thank you so much for joining me on another wonderful session on this autumn creative journey. Tomorrow, we're going to do a bit of resting and reflection as we take stock of this second week of this month-long journey. It's so juicy, so nourishing, so important to rest and reflect. So I look forward to that. Great follow-up on today's session of pausing. Pausing literally changes our life. What is one of your favorite ways to pause? We would love to hear your observations and creative musings in the comments below or in our art room activity feed. You can find a link for that in the description. Have such a wonderful, yummy day full of nourishing pauses. Pauses. Pauses.